Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is your boy Badness14 here, coming at you with a deck update, deck profile or whatever. This deck profile I'm gonna be doing GBs. I've been recently using it on my locals. I top four, coming at my records at. Uh, I've been actually went 4-1. My other day I could have actually been XO. It's just that my friend wanted to top, so that's my teammate or whatever. So, but basically, I've been using this deck, and it's really good, very consistent. So yeah, there's really nothing else to say, but here's the deck. Uh, Two Thunder Kings. These cards are really good, especially in GBs, because one, it doesn't stop you at all. Because in this build, I don't run Proving Ground, and these things are just so amazing. They stop Machina from searching. You can pop the Fortress. They stop Blackwings, Sabers. They stop a lot of things. So it's a really good card. I want to run Prisma. Prisma is a good card. It hasn't been putting in too much work, but but it's still a really good card. Dump Bestie, test it back for the guys ours play. One cat. This little kitty right here has been putting in a lot of work. If I actually went for game, I had a Gyzaris. I just popped two Samnite game, and it's good to get cards off the field. You could just go cat test Samnite or whatever. So I run three test tiger. This is basically like the heart of the deck. This is what makes GBs more versatile and more dangerous. Just go test pop to bestie or whatever. To Lacari. Basically, this guy is basically the beater of the whole deck. Um, when I swap out, he's a big 21. He helps me, and of course, you have to use him to go for Herc. So, much more I can say. Um, to Equest, this is a really good card because one, it helps you with Herc because you bring it out, get your War Chariot or get your other monster and keep on swinging and keep on tagging. So this is what also makes the deck really good because it helps you bring back your war charts and all that stuff. Two Samnite. I have to say Samnite is actually a little underrated. I feel like because people underestimate its second effect of going test Samnite, attacking, and bring war chariot to your hand. I think that combo is really broken. Um, I have to say Test Tiger I believe is like one of my favorite GBs just because of that effect. It's just so good. Like it gets set up for so many plays. Like set up for a bestiary play or a lot of things. One bestiary. This guy is actually really base. Yeah, bestiary basically another heart of the deck. I bring out bestie, pop a backfield, and I've been finding myself popping a lot of backfields and not running into bottomless. It's usually like a Gotham Z Cole or a Dust or Starlight Road, and then I just go for Gyzaris and pop any other cards they have. Um, Murmillo, one. I basically just pop a card. Sorry, that's my aim. Um, Basically, I bring him out, pop one monster. Pretty self-explanatory. One Darius. I feel like the Prisma play, the Prisma play isn't really all that special for me to be using two Darius. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I could say, but it is really good when you get them out. Like, I mean, you just bring back Bestie or you bring back Lucari and go for guys or Lucari. I mean, sorry, guys or Herc. One Hop. I feel like Hop is really good because I set him a lot and people run into him and then I tag. And then I kill whatever and then I can basically go off next turn or set up for any other big plays I have. One Reti. Reti I was putting in a lot of work during the week. I bring them out. I remove their Treeborn. I remove their Emmer's Blade, their Full Helm, their Airbellum. This guy is just really good. Like, even though I only run one because I feel like one is needed. Sekitor is really good, especially if you get him out of effect. I usually find myself booking, attack, bring out two Herc, or bring out two, getting like two War Chides back to my hand. And sometimes I leave them there because of Frog Monarch, and sometimes I don't have a War Chide face down. But Sekitor is also Second choice is basically really. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. Just good. Uh, Finally, Gores. A lot of people don't like Gores, but I think Gores is amazing in this deck. They spend a lot of time getting rid of my Thunder Kings, my Herc, my guys, and then just when they finally get a direct attack, they smack into Gores, and they don't have any more responses for that. So, now to the spell lineup. Um, Two Respites. To be honest, I would like to run a third one because one is just horrible and two is okay, but two isn't consistent enough for me to keep using it. I found it dead a lot of the times, even with two. If I have a third, and I believe if I had a third one, this it would be more consistent. I believe my deck would run much better than it already is. But it's pretty good for also Herc food for me to eat quest and get it back to my hand and then Herc it. Um, I run two books. I think two books is really good. You can run three, but I like two because I think three, if you draw a third one, could be dead too. So I think two books work for me. And finally, I got the staples: Cold Wave, Heavy, yeah, MST. I was trying to fit a giant True Nade, but I couldn't find like really space enough for my build. So that's the spell lineup. Next, I have two, three War Chariots. This card is basically this GB's defense right here. This stops everything. Stops Gores. It stops Emmer's Blade. It stops the Fortress effect in case I kill it by battle with Herc. Um, Basically, yeah. So this is basically another heart of the deck that I basically if I don't draw this, a lot of the times I can't win. Um, I mean, I could do it without it, but if I draw this, I think I pretty much have a game winner. Two Bottomless, staple of the deck, basically. Two Wabakus. I think only two is needed. I don't think you need a third one because it'd be dead a lot. Um, Two Deep Prison. I think these are staples to get rid of their Stardust, their Fortress, any other big sinkers or big monsters that I can't get around. Two Dust. This card puts in a lot of work. It gets rid of their Gamzee Call in case they're setting up for next turn. Get rid of their Prussian, their any other face down's gonna be a threat like Starlight or whatever. Mirror Force staple. Even though I actually found myself siding this out because I play a lot of people that don't overextend unless they have game, and usually I usually use it for a one a lot, so I side it out sometimes. Solemn for me to go off, it's a staple, and then finally Starlight Road. I really like Starlight Road because I found them playing heavy, and I just Starlight. And against Mirror Match, they try to guise two cards, Starlight, and it saved me the game. But I side this out against like x-sabers because some of them don't even play heavy; they just go straight Cold Wave. So, so that's the main deck. Here's my sideboard. I side a third Thunder King for x-sabers, Black Wings, and Machina, and I usually side out Prisma because I don't find it doing much. I think this is really good. Um, I play one. I'm sorry. I play. I side one DD Crow, for x-sabers and Infernities and all that stuff. Two Consecrated. I mean, I don't really think these are really needed in GBs to side against Blackwing because I think everything that they have is already in other sideboards or the main deck. But for right now, this is really what I have to use, to be honest. Brain Control for mirror matches. I also side against x-saber so I can like, if I have like a Lucaria, I take their full homes. Sync for Black Rose, nuke field. Two Dimensional Fissure. I side against x-saber, Infernities, Machina. It's really good. Can I say? Two Pulling the Rug for Monarchs and Machina occasionally. Yeah, basically. Two Crevice, Infernities, and basically Infernity and x-saber and Frog Monarch hate. Two Trap Hole. What can I say? I mean, yeah, two Trap Hole against Blackwing, and I also side against x-sabers sometimes. I don't think it's really needed that much. So, and finally two Mirror of Oaths for the mirror match. Yeah. And then finally, I have my set, and I have the extra deck, just like the basic stuff. Herc, Geysaris. I have 3 Stardusts. Yeah, basically all that stuff. So, PM, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are for the deck. This is Badness 14. I'll see you later, guys.